So today I was home and I was like, I needed to make a video. So this was what came into my mind.
I just decided that I want to make a video. I've been thinking of the type of video to make and I don't know. So this thing came to my mind and I decided to make this bread. So this is 2 cups of flour. This is 1 spoon of salt. I'll add in sugar. So here I have this is 1 and this is the second tablespoon of sugar. So I felt like adding a little bit of nutmeg powder, just a little. So I have this my remaining milk powder, adding 1 and I think it's up to 2. So to like 2. So I'm adding that. I don't also know, something in me say I should add a little bit of cinnamon. I don't know, I'm just adding. So I'm adding, this is half tablespoon of, so that was half tablespoon of yeast. So I'll be adding water. So I'm starting with 1 cup of water though. So this is 1 cup of water. I may not add it all at once. So I'll just combine everything. So at this point I'm going to introduce my margarine. So I have this little leftover margarine. I don't know how many grams to give me, but I'll just add all of it. Let's say up to like 30 grams inside. Yeah. So just going to mix that. It turns out good. So now at this point I'm still going to add in just a little water. Let me just say, okay, let me take like a tablespoon of the water. Just a tablespoon of water. And I'm going to work it into the dough. By the time you are through, it's going to come together. So once I'm done, I'm just going to just sprinkle some of this flour. You can also use vegetable oil to rub on your hands. If you don't want to use your flour, just use vegetable oil and rub on your hands, just to get out or get off or get out. I don't know any of those flour that sticks, that may be sticking to your hands. Yeah. So at this point, what I'm going to do now is just to be hitting it on the work surface like this. I'm going to cover it and let it stay for like some minutes, up to like 10 minutes. So after about 20 minutes, I left it for 20 minutes or 10 minutes. So you can see what we have here. Now let's something out of this. Let's see. So I'm going to use this plastic plate. Just put it upside down. Maybe just this so let me start this. Once I'm going to remove it, let's say this is going down. I'm going to do this without using baking sheets. Okay. So there, we've made for ourselves a pan. So this is our pan. To make it stronger, you can double it. Okay. So let's move on. Here our bread, our dough. You can see how soft our dough is now. So we're going to divide this dough. We're not using this to make sure that you just dust your hand, take a bit of flour. So place the dough in your hand, and then you can also use your hand like this and bring it together. So that will help to keep it smooth at the top. You can see. So the remaining dough, if you look at what I did, I'm going to cut like this. So like this, in here, and then find your way to it. Yeah, and have this. How do you see that? Just cover it. So you can make do with whatever you have at home. That's why I'm using all these ones to do all the video. So first, you're going to put this. Make sure that you tighten it very well. So next, you have your pipe. You're going to fix it here. Make sure that it's properly fixed and no space. So the next thing, you're going to open this your gas. Okay, just open it. So for you to on your gas, when you place your lighter inside, you have to hold your hand on this place and you want to gradually on it little by little. little by little so that you can see. So as you on it little by little, you can see that the gas will light in the inside. So the next thing you need is your thermometer. You need an oven thermometer. So you're going to place your oven thermometer here. The reason I'm placing it here so that by the time I close this, it's going to be showing through the glass, so I can see it very well. Okay. So now make sure that you increase that heat whenever you want to open your oven. Make sure you increase the heat. Whenever you want to close it, sorry, also increase it so that when you are closing it, it's not going to, the light or the fire is not going to go off. So another thing I used to do, you can use your maybe a stainless bowl or anything. So sometimes I use pots to put some water inside, and I drop it on the bottom rack or the first rack of the burner of the oven. Then I'm going to cover it. This oven has both top and bottom burner anyway. So you understand? So I'm going to, that's the temperature is reading already. You can see it's going slowly. Okay, so I'm going to be putting my bread on the top rack and not the, because it has two racks. The first one, so I'm putting this one here. This water is going to prevent the heat from going directly on the whatever I'm baking, so it will not burn it from the under too fast. So now my bread are inside, so I'm going to cover it. Make sure you're covering it gently, not cover it with force so that it will not off. Now when you cover it, don't lock it. You don't need to lock it because of the heat. Fire, you see that fire inside? Gently, gradually reduce it. Yeah, reducing it from here. And see I've reduced it. Everything is set now. You can see the thermometer is reading. So, and again, you need to be monitoring it. Once now, I'm supposed to be baking at 150 degrees. So once my temperature reaches that 150 degree and it's passing it, I'm going to open the oven gradually so that the air will escape. I'll cover it again, and then so that I want it to maintain that 150 degrees C.
So this is after about 40 to 45 minutes, getting to 50 minutes, and you can see that the bread is brown already. You understand? So after about 50 minutes to 1 hour, after about 1 hour, let me just say, my bread are done. You understand? So you can see that if you check, you can see that the temperature was still maintained at that 150. You understand? So the bread is brown now, and I took them out from the oven there. So that's it. That's how to bake with this gas. You need to monitor the temperature. You need to know the temperature that you will bake so that it will not burn. Understand? Because if you don't follow it very well, it will burn from the under, and the top is not even baked yet or brown yet. So this is it. It's very simple to do.